The world doesn't move toward major conflicts suddenly. It drifts there, quietly. No alarms, no countdown, just a series of small decisions that seem unrelated, until they're not. What's happening right now across Gaza, Ukraine, and global power blocks isn't chaos. It's alignment. And most people won't realize it. In the last few weeks, several things happened almost simultaneously. Strikes intensified in Gaza. Ceasefire talks slowed. Energy infrastructure in Ukraine was disrupted again. Global supply chains were hit by sudden shocks in Africa. On the surface, these look like separate events. Different regions, different causes, different headlines. But geopolitics doesn't work in isolation. It works like pressure plates. When enough are triggered at once, the system reacts. In Gaza, rising civilian casualties aren't just tragic, they're strategic indicators. Historically, when these numbers rise, negotiations don't accelerate. They freeze. International pressure increases, but leverage decreases. And once talks stall long enough, restarting conflict becomes easier than restarting peace. Ceasefires don't end with announcements. They erode, quietly. In Ukraine, power outages aren't random. Modern conflicts don't aim only at territory, they target endurance. Electricity, heating, water. These aren't conveniences, they're morale systems. When infrastructure weakens, pressure shifts from the battlefield to civilians. And every blackout sends a message far beyond Ukraine. Energy grids everywhere are vulnerable. Then there's the economic layer. A mining collapse in Congo barely made headlines, but it disrupted a critical supply chain. Coltan, cobalt, rare materials. These power your phones, electric vehicles, and defense systems. When supply breaks here, markets react there. And economic instability always amplifies geopolitical tension. Here's the part most coverage misses. None of these events alone cause global conflict, but together they shift behavior. Countries stockpile, alliances tighten, neutral positions quietly disappear. The real danger isn't escalation, it's normalization. When instability becomes routine, extraordinary actions start feeling justified. If this pattern continues, the next phase won't start with war declarations. It will start with more defense spending, more border controls, more temporary emergency powers, and fewer diplomatic off-ramps. 6 months from now, analysts will trace the shift back to moments like these, not because they caused conflict, but because they removed alternatives. History rarely warns loudly. It signals softly, then waits. The question isn't whether the world is changing direction, it's whether anyone will notice before momentum takes over.